Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't have any makeup on at all today because I wanted to open this palette with you guys. So, I have, as you can tell from the title, the Amrezy palette. Yes! And I am dying to get this baby open and look inside. I don't know about you guys. This is what the outside looks like. It does have that glittery packaging. For those of you that are new here, I do have a special needs child. You'll hear him in the background clapping his hands and making noise. He's Joseph anyone or anything that takes my time from him. That being said, back to the palette. It's all glittery and sparkly. I'm getting a little bit on my fingers, but not a whole lot. Let's open it up, shall we? Pray that she's okay. Ah, it looks okay. Ooh, it looks like this color might be a little... Okay, it looks like I had a little bit of a rough time. I got shadow on my little plastic thing here, but that's okay. I'm good with that. It just wipes off fairly easy. Anyway, swatches will be at the end as per usual. But yes, I wasn't real interested in getting this palette at first. And then I heard there was a new pressed glitter formula that I really was dying to try out. So let me get my hairband on and my eyebrows done and my eyes primed. And we will get into this first impression, shall we? Alright, so as per usual, I have my Brow Wiz and Dip Brow Gel from Anastasia and my Anastasia Primer. And yeah, I'm going to start out with my Sigma E38. And I think I'm going to start out with this Wasted shade. Woo, okay. That picked up a whole lot of product. But okay, this is more like a satin matte type situation. So I am just going to put that kind of high up. I am so excited to play with this. Oh, I forgot to even mention, by the way, this palette retails for $49. But I used my Ulta points to get it for the most part. Most of it. Okay, now with my Morphe M573, I think I'm going to pick up a little bit of Semsa, this shade right here. That picked up quite a bit too, and it's a little powdery, not bad. But I'm going to start working this in the outer part of this eye look, and then work it up into the crease. Oh wow, look at that pigmentation. Yes. I think I'm gonna flare this out just a little. Wow, look at how easy that blended. That's nice. Alright, now I'm going to take my Morphe M506 and I think I'm going to pick up a little bit of Yugo because I really want to deepen up this outer V area. Gotta love UPS. Anyway, just such a light hand to deepen up this outer V. I'm going to pull it just a little bit just a little bit up into the crease. Not far. Now I'm going to take just a little bit of my Anastasia primer on a flat brush, and I'm going to cut out a little half cut crease situation. Now a little bit of my NYX glitter primer. Just to make sure I'm giving these shadows a fair shot, as I do with all my shimmers if you're new here. Now I think I want to go with a pinky sort of look. So I'm gonna swatch Barb, Cupcake, and Amrezy. And let's see. That is, I love that Barb shade. I like Cupcake too. Let's use them all, shall we? I'm gonna take my Luxie 245, and I am gonna start out with this dry into Barb, I think. Actually, let's go into some Cupcake, because this is awfully pretty too. And I'm gonna, ooh, okay, that's a very soft shade, just so you know. Oh, look how pretty that is. Yes. Okay. I think I'm gonna just flip that over and go into a little bit of Amrezy. Okay, so this was the first shade. Now I'm gonna go into a little bit of Amrezy. And I just wanna, ooh, this one's a little harder pressed, so go back and forth. Ooh, now I think I'm gonna take my finger into that Barb shade and pop that right in the center of this eye look. Oh my god, I love that. You see that? That is so pretty. Now I'm going to take that M506 and a couple of dabs into that Yugo, that dark Yugo shade, just to make sure everything is blended on these outer V's and looking as seamless as possible. And I'm really considering adding a little something something to the top here. Let me think about that. Alright, so I think I am going to I really want to play with some of these pressed glitters. So I got a little bit of my NYX glitter primer and my EO5 eyeliner brush from Sigma. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of that. And I'm going to line right along this crease. And then I'm going to go on top of it with some of this Liddy shade right here. Okay, now that I'm done doing that, I'm not sure how I feel about that, but here we are. That's a bit bolder than I wanted, really. but that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of my Anastasia eyeliner on. We're gonna get our wing going on, and yeah, then I'll get the rest of my face done and we'll do the lower lash line. My Anastasia foundation is a little dark for me, so I mix it with my NYX because it's more of a matte formula and I think it wears and looks stunning together. Look at that beautiful finish. Then my Jeffree Star Concealer in C6, just to brighten things up and cover a little bit of those dark under eyes that I have going on. Love this concealer. It is a very good wearing concealer. Then with my Anastasia powder, I'm going to set my under eyes and bake. And with whatever's left on the sponge, I just go across the rest of my face. Then with my Anastasia contour kit, I'm going to contour my face. This is a really good product as well. Dust away all that extra bake. And go in with the light colors in that contour kit for the high points of my face. Then my Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer in 104 Fantastic. This blends beautifully as well. One of my favorites. Then my Anastacia Blush Trio. I try to use as much Anastasia as I can. My Urban Decay Oil Control. I'm going to pat that in with my sponge just to get rid of any cakiness. Then, of course, I had to use my Amrezy highlighter. Oh my god, I love this highlighter. It is stunning. Hands down, one of my favorites. You can't beat it. Take my sponge and pat that into the skin. My Huda Beauty lip liner. And my Anastasia lipstick in Trouble. I'm not a huge fan of the Anastasia formula, as you'll hear me say, but then I'm going to take my Do Me Jaclyn Hill illuminating powder to buff the rest of my face and add a little something something to my shoulders and my collarbone just to add a little sparkle. One more spray with my Urban Decay Oil Control, and yeah, we'll get back into this video. You cannot beat these products. I'm not a huge fan of the Anastasia lipstick, but for the sake of this video, I may have to go find my Anastasia gloss because I do like that. Hang on just a sec. Alright, let's add a little bit of pink daiquiri for a little sparkle to match this wild eye we got going on. And because this lipstick formula is really dry for me, so maybe this will help. What do you think? Better, worse? Yes, no? Moving on. Alright, using my Sigma E30 pencil brush, I think I'm going to dip into some Sesma right here. There goes my brush. But I'm going to start working this kind of tight on that lower lash line. ColourPop E1 into some Wasted. Ooh, that is such a, look at the kick up in that. Ooh. Buff this right on the bottom. Now using my Morphe E36, it's a really tiny blending brush. I think I'm a Leo, so I gotta try out some of this Leo shade. And ooh, I barely touched that. So I think I better spray this just to try to not get crazy fallout. And I'm still getting fallout. Be careful with this shade, guys. Ooh, look at that. Holy cow. Let me see if I can get rid of that fallout. Okay, yes, that buffed away just fine. But, I mean, are you guys seeing this? Oh, I wet. I hate when see what I did? I wanted to keep that real tight to the lash line like this one. I can fix that though. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Wow. I really, really like that Leo shade. Ooh, that is a blue. Alright, so to tie this blue into this eye look a little more, I used a little peacock blue from the Sephora collection gel liners. And I think for my brow bone, I think I'm actually just gonna try to, let me get a little denser of a brush. Alright, we're gonna see if this works with this. I think this is a, my eyes are so bad. It's a pencil type brush. Anywho, let's pick up some, let's just do Barb. I love this Barb shade. I'm just saying, I'm in love with it. And I'm just gonna hit the high point of my brows. Ooh, that is one glittery shade. That got real crazy real fast. I'm gonna grab that very, very first brush I used and try to get some of the glitter from right in my transition area. And then I'm gonna get out my mascara and some lashes, and we will get to some final thoughts. Alright, so this is the final look. What do you guys think? I think I would have liked it a lot better if I wouldn't have put the pressed glitter on the top. But I'd love to know what you guys think. It's not completely horrible. I just think it would have been a little more aesthetically pleasing for this video. But we had fun with it. I got to try out lots of shades from this palette, and yeah, I have lots of opinions on it. So let's get to the swatches. Well, maybe we'll just do the rundown, then we'll do the swatches, because I know you've probably seen thousands of swatches. Not thousands, but you know what I mean. Okay, so getting to my thoughts on the palette, I think the packaging is beautiful. You do get a tiny bit of glitter on your fingers, but no worse than the sultry palette. The shades in here are quite beautiful. The ones I used today, I love. I like I said, I didn't intend to get this palette. I thought some of these shades, like especially these two, were so similar. And then of course this shade right here is not really shades I reach for a whole lot, but I'm gonna give them a try. Of course, I will do a multi-looks one palette video with this for you guys. But yeah, all in all, even though it is a $49 palette, I think the shades that I did use today perform beautifully. I don't regret getting this palette. I'm so glad that I had the Ulta points to spend. I had $33 left of my Ulta points, and I put that towards buying this palette, and it kind of pushed me over that edge to where I wanted to try it. So I'm absolutely glad I did that, because I absolutely love the shades I used today. This up here, I don't like the way that came out. I think this eye look would have looked so much better if I would have just left it alone without putting that pressed glitter, but I did want to try it, so that's where we are. But it performed beautifully. It seems to be staying on the eyes beautifully. That shade Barb definitely gave me a whole lot of fallout, and so did that Leo shade I put in the corner. But all in all, I mean, it's expected with a lot of shimmers that are pressed this lightly and perform this beautifully. So I'm not complaining. I absolutely think they're stunning. That Barb shade is absolutely my favorite. And yeah, like I said, I'm really glad that I found out the pressed glitters were in here, which made me want to get it, because I like this palette. I can't wait to do a multi-looks one palette video with this palette. That being said, we will get to the swatches, and then I will bid you adieu. So yeah, let's get into it. Wow, that is quite the lineup. I'm a really crappy swatcher, by the way. But, I mean, look at that Barb shade. And that shade right there, that Cupcake that we used, Leo. I mean, they're just the only ones, like I said, these two I bet are going to look real similar on the eyes. This one didn't swatch as good as this one, but this didn't swatch very good either. And that we used to deepen up the outer V, and I think it performed beautifully. So yeah, no complaints there. What do you guys think of this palette? Are you gonna pick it up? Does it look like a whole lot of the same to you? I'd really love to get your opinions. And yeah, I definitely have not used every shade in the palette, so I cannot say it is worth the money to me or not. I would say it is, just for the shades I used today. Personally, I absolutely love. I don't know what's different, but these shimmers are so creamy, so creamy. I just can't describe it. The pressed glitters, they don't swatch as good as, like, say, my Tati ones, but I mean, there's no question that it looks like it's going to be as opaque as you want it on your eyes. So that's what counts in the end, whether it wears good or not. It's pretty late in the afternoon today, so I'm not going to get a huge, maybe 5 or 6 hours in, but I'll leave a comment or something either on the screen or in the description box to let you know how it looked by the end of the night. But anyway, that being said, excited to do some more looks with this palette. And that's going to do it for another Teresa Tries Tutorials. If you watched the video to this point, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel so you won't miss out on any of the fun, exciting, crazy Thomas videos that we have going on here. And yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful night or day wherever you are. I hope you have a safe weekend, and lots of love from me and Thomas to all of you. We will see you on the next Teresa Tries Tutorials. Bye, guys.